Okay, we're recording there. No, I guess like the FOMO with the Fringe was like, you see all these pigs getting 5-star reviews, and you're just like, get in the bin.
Yeah, boiling my
These
blood.
people, yeah, you're like, you don't deserve. Like, we're not going to mention any names, but you know, these guys stink.
Yeah.
All right.
Talking about everyone at the Fringe.
Yeah, I mean, most
individual.
you get people with these fucking. I mean, that's what my FOMO is. It's just 'cause, like, I fucking.
You fear of missing out on a bad review,
No, it's just like.
or on a
I
5-star
guess.
review that you don't
Yeah,
deserve.
you're just like, I know that my.
Oh, I could have paid someone to give me a 5-star review.
Is that what it is? They're getting paid?
Fuck yeah, they pay.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Oh
Fuck.
God.
What's your how much would it be for you to give me a 5-star? How much would I have to pay you?
I'll give you a 5-star for a fucking.
I'll give you 5 stars for that
For 5
blowjob you gave
fingers.
me earlier. Yeah, no, it's just. I don't know. There's a lot of. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bit of FOMO as well because there's just like a lot of shows that I would like to see.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just to be part of it and stuff. But I mean, yeah, look, it looks like a fucking nightmare in
Yeah,
other
shit show.
respects.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It doesn't make it like I get it if like to go and just get stage time and stuff,
Mm.
or if once you already have like an audience to do it. But like, I can't remember who was telling. I think Michael May was saying to me the other day. It's like people used to be able to go up there and come back like with
Yeah.
a career.
Yeah.
You cannot do it now. Like,
Yeah.
it just does not work that way. So it's like if you're doing it to go up there and do the free Fringe and do heaps of stage time
Mm-hmm.
and bark people in and have nothing to really say for it at the end except maybe breaking even,
Yeah.
then that's good. But like, yeah, in terms of like, I don't know.
Someone was telling me, you know this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone was telling me
Yeah.
he
Uranus.
I wish he'd go to Mars and never come back. Torture those poor aliens with his
I wish you'd
shit
go to
jokes.
Uranus and blow out your back.
Oh God. Yeah, I heard he makes like, someone told me he makes like 30k at the Fringe.
30k.
Yeah, because he runs like a bunch of shows and stuff. And
Yeah, that's the other way. People run heaps of
Yeah.
compilation shows.
Yeah.
That you can make money doing that shit, but it's
That
like,
looks like a
That sounds so much hack.
fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
I think once you gotta get it going, it's alright though. 'Cause
Yeah, if you have a
Peter
following-
Jones had like 4 of those Australian showcases, like
Yeah.
just throughout the day,
yeah,
and he wasn't there at most of them. He would just get other people to cover for him, but he was just like,
he just did all the admin and
yeah,
yeah.
And kept all the money.
no, he split the money.
Just throwing out rumors.
Yeah,
Peter Jones, he's more. Yeah, it's all an act. The nice guy thing is all an act. He's
gatekeeper.
a shiesty. I shouldn't say shiesty. That has some Jewish
Is he
implications.
Jewish?
What? Peter
not
Jones?
Yeah.
I think spiritually he's Jewish. I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah.
100% practices.
I found out recently that a lot of gingers, and I googled it, a lot of gingers convert to Islam.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because I just googled, someone said it last
So
week.
they don't
Oh,
have a
I'm-
soul.
What? What is it? What did you say? 'Cause they have a soul?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's good. Yeah. No, they said I looked it up, and it's like most white people who convert to Islam are ginger. But I thought, what are you?
Well, they're just
What's
looking for
going
somewhere to fit in. They're just
Yeah,
looking.
yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm a whole like grey, brown, a bit
What?
of ginger.
How
Yeah.
old are you?
32.
What?
Mate, it was a tough paper round.
Mate, that's a rough 32.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
no, I'm not, mate. I
I
know.
think,
Yeah.
no, I think a lot of guys go, but they color their hair, right?
Oh, I've just
Like, you're
embraced it.
just-
I'm
yeah.
getting grey in the mustache. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's bad.
You've got you used to be ginger. a bit
Yeah, I was
ginger?
born ginger, and then about at the age of 4, it started going brown.
Your body's like,
Right.
we need to be more white.
Yeah.
We're not white enough.
Yeah, I didn't want to
You
be a
are the
Muslim,
whitest man
so
I know, I'd say.
Yeah.
Where you were back in Ireland recently, were you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like opposite. You're kind of like got a red face and white hair, and he's got a white face and red hair.
Yeah. He's got a good head of hair, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, mate, I'm never going bald.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no
that's
offense,
solid,
Irish,
yeah.
but
No, I'm not
never-
offended.
But I'm
Yeah.
just making sure because but yeah, I'm
that's
going
all.
grey. I'm aging terribly.
Yeah, I've but you were back in Ireland, were you?
I was back at the promised land.
What were you doing? You going back there to beat up Indians?
Do you know I was trying to get back those counties?
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I wanted them back.
Yeah, that's a funny line.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
telling. So I was at out there. My family lived there, so on my mum's side in Dublin, and I was gigging out there, and I walked on the stage at the International Bar, and it's full of Irish. Most of the gigs were like mixed crowd size in different parts of Europe, but this one gig was everyone was Irish. So I walked on stage and. Because Ireland, I don't know if you know, but Ireland split Northern Ireland Republic 26 and 6. Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
It's just a mess.
Yeah, it's just a shithole.
Yeah.
And I walked on stage and I said, "Hey, look, I've been asked by the King of England to ask for the 26 counties back."
Yeah.
People laughed, but they were booing me.
Yeah.
And it was so funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You can have Fermanagh back." Like,
Yeah. Where is Fermanagh anyway?
That's up in the prod country, you know, up in the.
Yeah, I don't know anything about anything up there, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's a shameful thing. But then you went up to Howth.
I did. I went to Howth. Yeah, incredible.
You know, a lot of people kill themselves up at Howth.
Oh mate, there was one bloke who sat there.
He saw you and he jumped off.
Yeah, he was like, he's not 32. He's too old. Yeah. But he was sat, mate. He was sat right on the edge, and like my aunt works in like health and drug awareness sort of thing. Yeah. And I was like, "Should you have a look?" And she went, "No, he's fine."
Oh really?
Yeah. And he was like stood there just looking down. I thought he's going.
Yeah. Your Howth is like cliffs and stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
So a lot of people jump off.
I can see
Do
why.
you have like is that like you've got like a holiday destination, like a picture on your wall? You're just like one day.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah. It's like when Jews return.
The final
to
holiday.
Israel. That's what I returned to Howth. They have like the Samaritan signs like posted along the trail, being like, "Don't do it. Call this number and." You are loved and all this nonsense.
God, the last thing you want to do when you're about to kill yourself is type in a number.
Yeah, I mean...
burden someone.
Yeah.
If you've already, driven up to Howth and...
Written a letter.
Paid for parking and then gone up and fucking whatever. You're not going to go, all right, yeah. No, I changed my mind.
Do you know, that's a real good point.
You've probably written all the letters and... Fucking at that stage you're like, I might as well just fucking because I remember
they should hand out what they should do is they should like hand out like ice creams at the bottom, because then like they take the ice cream and then like it's hard to like go up and kill yourself while you're eating it, you know what I mean, like that is,
right.
You'd probably change your mind on the way.
Some ice cream van, man. He's just making a killing.
Yeah, well the views are that might
to die for.
Make they are to die for. But you might think that people would be like, well, these views are so beautiful that maybe life is worth living. There's that famous story of some guy in America and someone bought his story where he was like, he was going to kill himself. And then he was like, right, I'm going to kill myself next week. So this weekend, I'm going to have a blowout. What?
He's a procrastinator.
He's a procrastinator, yeah. He's putting on the long
finger. Probably why he's depressed, because he didn't fucking get his shit together.
So he's like, right, I'm going out with a bang. So he was like, I'm going down to... converted to Islam and he blew himself up in Tel Aviv. No, he goes to he went down to like Tijuana, got a load of hookers and blow, and he was like, I'm just gonna have the best weekend of my life and then I'm gonna kill myself. And then when he was down doing all that, he was like, oh, life is actually, and then he didn't kill himself. I think he wrote a book about it or something.
Wow.
That's
a terrible message.
I was going to say, $2 horse saved his life.
Camp.
Yeah.
But
fucking underage hookers in Mexico.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like, I know Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself because this is the best.
Yeah, this is the best. Yeah.
I may be a paedophile, but I'm no longer wanting to kill myself.
Yeah. There's the Epstein thing. I saw apparently Prince Andrew has his knickers in a twist because he's.
Are they his knickers?
They're little girls' panties. Yeah. He, because he's been stripped of his royal. I read it today. He's been stripped of his royal.
Oh, that sounds kind of hot.
Yeah.
Stripped of his royal panties.
Do it slowly. Strip him slowly. But yeah, he's been stripped of his royal honors and duties. So now he just duties. He just plays golf all day and he's like a retired old man.
That probably does rule, like to not have to do any of those duties, and
but the whole world knows that you're a nonce.
I
think he's innocent.
Yeah, but if the whole world knows you're a nonce, that means also like underage girls know too. So he might.
Right. Yeah.
He might reach out.
Some underage girls. Who
also, once everyone knows you're a paedophile, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah, there's got to be. I was thinking like there's got to be.
The only way is up.
Some relief.
The only way is up.
Because instead of being like, oh my god, everyone's gonna find out that I'm a paedophile, it's like everyone knows.
Yeah.
So it's like anyone who's like your friend then is like, oh, they're right or die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he probably has great friends now.
He probably does. Yeah, his
The
golfing
ones who
buddies.
stuck around, yeah.
Yeah, his golfing buddies. Yeah. They might
tell us what it was like.
Yeah. I wonder if they like crack little jokes and stuff about it, like I don't know, like we're on the 18th hole. Or
Too old
whatever.
for you,
Yeah,
Andrew.
too old for
Yeah, they
you, Andy.
they only go up to the 8th hole and they go back to the start again.
Yeah, he loses interest after the 16th hole. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go pack it in. But I was watching. Did you watch this Bonnie Blue documentary?
I haven't seen it, but I know.
Oh man, it's first of all, there's the Lily Phillips one, who's like they're like arch nemesis. They're like
they're competing against
with each other. So the one with Lily Phillips, first of all, is so sad and depressing. So her whole thing was like, I'm gonna fuck 100 men in a day, and they rent out an Airbnb, and then all these lads turn up.
Oh yeah.
And at the end of it, then she comes out of the room, and there's like a guy, like a YouTube documentary maker, and her eyes are all like red and bloodshot.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's wrong with your eyes? And she's like, oh, there's just so much cum in my eyes that they're actually burning right now.
Yeah.
And then he's talking to her about it. He's like, so like, how are you feeling after, like, you feel? And she just starts crying, and she walks. It's the saddest. She's just like, I need a second. And she goes into her room, and she comes back out, and then she's crying because I think first of all, the whole thing was just fucking traumatic. And then second, she was like, yeah, at one point she's like, at some point you just disassociate.
Yeah.
Just have an out-of-body
Yeah,
experience.
but that's like your body reacting to a traumatic event.
But like, no one made her do it.
No.
So like, as in like, she wanted to do this.
But wait,
Yeah.
was she the one who said like, I felt bad that I couldn't spend enough time with each of the men? Or
Yeah,
something?
she was like, all these guys are like my subscribers and fans, and I promised them all 5 minutes. But it got to a point where to make the 24-hour cut off, they only got like 2 minutes each. And some of them were like in the middle of fucking her, and she was like, all right, you got to wrap it up. Like, we're running out of time. And they were like, I thought I was getting 5 minutes.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. And then they go into the room afterwards, and there's just condoms all on the floor.
Yeah.
And the cameraman starts gagging. He's like, and he has to like leave the room because it just apparently just smells like, it just smells like
your
jizz.
13-year-old
Yeah.
grown as a kid. Yeah.
But she seems way nicer and like down to earth. That Bonnie Blue
Bonnie's an animal.
is an absolute sociopath.
Yeah.
Like, she's been on podcasts and people are like, are you actually like a psychopath? Like, there's just nothing.
Yeah, she's dead in the eyes.
She's dead behind the eyes. And
It's all that jizz.
it's just all the jizz in her eyes, yeah. But she, yeah. So her whole thing was like, she just does these stunts that are gonna attract. She's 850,000 subscribers on OnlyFans,
Oh yeah, she's killing it financially.
and she was making 2 million quid a month from OnlyFans. But the way she gets eyeballs on the
income.
2 million gallons of cum, and she does these stunts to like get publicity or whatever. So the 1,000-man thing was like, I didn't see the like logistically.
She's like Tom Cruise.
She is like
She
Tom
does her own
Cruise.
stunts.
She does her own stunts. Yeah, that's such a good
She's like, I want to
observation.
talk to the safety officer, and the safety officer
Yeah.
said we can't do it. We can't do 1,000. So I got
Yeah.
a new safety officer.
Yeah, you're gonna get AIDS. So I got another safety officer. So yeah, she's like, the whole thing was like, they rented this flat or whatever, and then the room, I didn't see any of this. I just heard the story, but then the room was just like a big kind of like empty warehouse type
it was,
thing.
yeah.
And then did you see any of the
I've seen a
videos?
couple of clips.
Yeah, and it's just a leather kind of what would you call it, like
Oh,
a giant futon
that's
or something.
exactly it.
And then she's just whatever laying there with her legs. And to get the numbers up quickly, they let like 5 men in at a time.
Yeah, they just
had like a gangbang for the first hour to get the numbers up. And then every man had to like get his dick in her pussy, like at least
That's the
for
rules. Is that what
It
the
doesn't
Guinness,
count.
Guinness Book of World Records
Yeah,
said?
it has
otherwise.
Hey,
yeah.
that's not.
Has to-
There's a guy in the corner with that little clicky thing that bouncers use.
Yeah.
You know, people going into a nightclub. And then, so they're all
He's
fucking
just
her.
clicking her clitoris. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they put a smartwatch on her clitoris. But the
counting her steps.
yeah, so then there's and some of the men wore balaclavas because they didn't want their
Yeah, they-
identity
yeah.
being revealed, and some
course.
lads were just like, oh, I don't fucking.
Yeah.
They're just there with their face
just wanna
being
shag.
shown or whatever. And so how it worked was there was like the lads that were like waiting outside. There was another model, and she was blowing them so that they were hard,
Yeah, nice.
ready to go
That's
in.
an unsung hero.
Yeah,
I didn't know about
I don't know
that.
if she got a cut of the money or whatever.
I should hope so.
But she was blowing the guys that when they went into the room, they were hard and ready to go.
I would say that's harder than doing.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, your throat
She's
like,
doing
the
would,
grunt
be,
work,
would be
yeah.
fucked, like literally.
Yeah.
So then there's this queue out the thing, and then the same thing at the end. They walk in with the cameras at the end, and there's just like you can't see the floor.
No,
There's so
it's
many
covered.
condoms, and the smell of jizz it's just fucking horrendous. And then there's a queue going down the steps all the way. And then there's that story that went viral where a guy brought his mum
Yeah, and she went apeshit.
to and his mum knew what was going on, but then she like changed her mind when they got to like he was in the queue with his mom. He was 18. He was like, I'm gonna lose my virginity to this whore, and so they're like, they go up the steps, and then his mom changed her mind when she saw the girl like
Yeah,
blowing the
that's-
guys before they went into the room, and the mom was like, "What
I
am
want that
doing?
job."
Yeah. You guys hiring?
Yeah.
So yeah, the mom. God, imagine queuing and you go up and then your mom is just the woman that's
blocking
blowing
you.
the men.
Oh, shit.
God, mom.
You're
You're
like a
like,
show of me.
I have queued for 6 hours. So yeah, then the mom saw the woman like blowing the guys to get them ready, and she was just like, "What are we doing? No!" And there was a father and son. The son went and fucked her, and he went home and he told his dad. He was like, "Oh, I just fucked this whore," and the dad was like, "Well, show me where she is." And
Yeah.
he grabbed his car keys, and then they went back, and then they both fucked her,
Wow.
That's weird.
which is insane. And then because they were like, "Yeah, you can come back." And then what were the other like? Then like afterwards, the week after, like she just had like, she was so ill.
Yeah,
The week afterwards, like she just had like the flu
Yeah.
or like AIDS. Or so.
AIDS.
She was fucked. And then OnlyFans wouldn't let her post the content on OnlyFans because they were like,
it's too much.
it's too much, because the payment providers for OnlyFans, which are like Visa and these type of companies, they were like, we don't want to be associated with this type of content that's like this is like crossing a line into like
No one's associating. No one's like
Yeah.
buying that with their fucking MasterCard, being like,
Yeah,
MasterCard.
it's questionable morals there from
The
Visa.
fuck are they talking about?
Yeah. So then her next stunt that got cancelled, I think, was she was gonna do it in London, and she was gonna basically be in a big glass box,
Right.
and then she was gonna be tied up, basically restrained, and then the glass box was just open to the public, and men could just come in and just do like whatever they wanted to her.
Could you imagine it was like, you know how like, when David Blaine did it, he starved himself.
Right.
Yeah, can you imagine
yeah,
it was just there outside Tower Hill
Right,
and
yeah,
she's
yeah.
just getting railed, saluting the
David
Queen.
Blaine should do that. David Blaine should just tie himself up naked and or try and fuck 1,000 men in a day.
I'd give it a go.
Yeah. But make your cock
Just with
disappear
that
with his
same
ass.
face, with that fucking,
Huh?
with that like face that he does.
Just this, yeah. But that's what I was thinking, that you can't do the reverse. Like, there's no guy out there who's going to be able to go like, I'm going to fuck 1,000 women in a day. You know what I mean?
It'd be more work,
If
but I'm
you-
sure you could find some
Yeah.
fucking whores that would.
Prince
I mean,
Andrew.
you could do it, but you could
You-
do
you
it, and
could-
it's like not necessarily consensual. I'm sure.
Well, no,
there's
you
some,
could just pay
I reckon you could find.
I'm sure there's some members of
them.
Khmer Rouge
if you
who
just,
fucking.
you would just have to pay prostitutes.
What?
You could just pay prostitutes.
Yeah, I suppose so. Like, I don't think there's any man that's the difference between men and women, is that
Yeah, men don't
a
need payment.
hot woman would be like, just come, and then there's like 2,000 men, whereas a hot dude was like, I'm gonna be at this building, and any woman can come and fuck me. I don't know how many women.
I
would
think a
turn
couple
up.
might in
A
balaclavas.
couple of freaks would
Yeah,
come,
some
Yeah.
but
mad-
like,
But there's enough population where there's enough freaks. I think for sure.
I think we could
Yeah.
get
You
at
would just
least
have to
get-
100.
you
yeah,
would
at
just
least
have to
100
get.
women.
You would have to get. If you got the word to everyone, if everyone knew,
yeah.
you could find enough women for sure.
Oh yeah, if you got the word out, yeah, I guess. But the thing got cancelled where she's gonna be in a glass box, because it was like seen as like promoting rape.
Jeez.
She's just
Well,
like,
it's not because
I'm
it's
not. I'm
consensual.
powerless. You can come in and do whatever you want, and she's gonna be tied down to a thing, and the men could just come in and like just finger at them, or
Yeah.
there's gonna be all these dildos laid out, and they could just slap around and like she's like,
She just has a free Palestine sticker on the
yes, I'm gonna be painted the colors of the Palestinian flag. But yeah, imagine it was a fundraiser for Gaza.
Every thrust.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but then she gets fucking grilled on podcasts and stuff.
She does. Like,
Yeah.
but that might be part of her kink, I think. She
Yeah,
might-
what's
Oh,
grilled?
yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
when they fucking spread?
Yeah, that's with a spit roaster.
Yeah.
No, they're just like, because her whole thing is just like, I like barely legal lads.
Yeah, she goes to like
Yeah.
universities.
And when I say that, people fucking lose their minds. I'm like, this woman is, she's living my dream. But no, she goes to like college campuses and she just loves like fucking barely legal men.
What would be your OnlyFans name? Because obviously that's not her real name.
Bonnie Blue. Yeah, her real name is Tia.
Johnny Jew.
Johnny Jew.
Johnny Jew. I was going to say, you can combine it with your Muslim name as well. Combine it with your Muslim name.
Oh,
Johnny Jizz.
Johnny Jizz or
Johnny
Chief.
Yeah.
Chief something.
Chief
I don't know.
Momo.
Huh?
Chief Momo.
What's Momo?
I don't.
You don't
Mohammed.
know? Yeah,
No, I
mean,
don't know.
They don't need to have any meaning necessarily. But so yeah, I watched those things, and yeah, she's completely dead behind the eyes. And then there's really funny moments where they're interviewing like her team, and there's like 2 or 3 moments where the team are like, "She's a genius."
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
she's
people throw the word
Maverick.
genius out
Yeah.
way too much. It's like, no. Anyone could think of that. It's the
Yeah.
fact that you can do
Do
it
it.
Yeah,
is the difference. That
the-
doesn't make you a genius.
The
No.
It makes
endurance
you-
is
Yeah,
incredible.
she is. She sees herself. She says that in the documentary. She's like, "I see myself as like an extreme athlete."
Yeah,
She's like, "I want to push myself to my limits the same way like an athlete would
But
push."
who's she
themselves to the
competing
limits."
against?
Lily Phillips.
She's literally Lily Phillips now is she's like the almost the Temu version of Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, that might be my genes. Hang on, you guys talk.
Rob, yeah, I was gonna.
I was gonna say. Well, I was gonna say, but my flatmate's mate was one of the 100 with Lily
No.
Phillips. Yeah, he was number 8.
Really?
Number 8. Yeah, and
Wow.
he was trying to flex, going, "Yeah, it's all great," and we was like,
Did he wear a balaclava?
No, he didn't. No, he.
Wow.
Uh,
Wait, so
yeah.
he's on video fucking
Yeah.
like,
I was
Lily
just
Phillips.
saying, my flatmate's mate from back home was one of the 100s that shagged Lily
Oh,
Phillips.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, number 8 as well.
Number 8. That's a good number.
That is a good number. But
But he would probably have been involved in the gangbang section then.
do you know what he would?
You know what I
100%,
mean?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
would have been. Yeah.
was there an intermission and then
Yeah, no, she took breaks. Yeah.
Just can you imagine like another wave of men just coming around and with their massive choppers.
Man. And she was just all she said was just like, "Oh, my legs were sore afterwards." And she's like, "My vagina's fine," which I find hard to believe.
Yeah, that's emasculating.
I'm a you know there's Holocaust deniers and
Yeah.
stuff. I'm a Bonnie Blue denier. I don't think 1,000 men fucked her.
yeah, they've.
I'm like, it's
inflated the
more
numbers.
like 200.
Yeah, it's been
'Cause
inflated.
people have, it's definitely been fucking
Yeah.
inflated.
Yeah, if you check when you check the list, there's a lot of dead guys. in
yeah, yeah, there's
there. Yeah, this is my great grandfather.
yeah, there's a lot of what are they accusing Hamas of doing? Where there's like adults with, I can't remember, they're counting children's deaths as adults. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, right.
But yeah, I don't cast the members. When I look at the Bonnie Blue 1,000 people, I don't count the members of Hamas. I don't.
No.
You know what I mean? I think there was a few members of Hamas in there. And I think DJ Provi from Kneecap was there, and he was like, "I've got my own balaclava." So then there was those 2 documentaries. They said she was a genius, which I thought was very funny.
Incredible.
She's a very good at like, I wouldn't call her a genius. I'd say she's like in the same way that like Nelk boys are very good at like, she just goes on these TV shows and she says the most outrageous shit. She goes on to like This Morning and she's like, I mean, yeah, like I just love barely legal boys and people I want to be choked and spat on and used as like a fucking just like a fuckhole or whatever. And then they're like, clutching their pearls, and then the clips go viral, and then they're like, yeah, she's just a genius, like the way she's able to like, stir up controversy. And it's like, oh, she's
She
just
has
a
no
whore.
shame.
Yes, no shame.
She has no shame as well, yeah. And then her mom's like, it's not what I would have chosen for her, but here we are. And then her dad is just never mentioned.
Can you imagine,
at
like,
all.
imagine if that was what they wanted her to do, and she was like getting a normal job.
Yeah.
And like, you're supposed to be
What are you doing?
the biggest whore in the world. What
What do you do? Yeah, she was like, they're like, yeah, I think
Dad,
you're
I'm
going to
not gonna
follow in
follow
your
in your
father's
foot-
footsteps.
Yeah.
I'm not going to follow. Yeah, her dad's like her manager.
Yeah.
I think her mom does manage her finances.
But 20 million a year or whatever she's earning.
It's crazy. But I think her family are employed by her. The mom does the finances, and then the dad mops up the cum and the Johnnies and whatever. She used to work for the NHS. She was in recruitment for the NHS.
What a hero.
Yeah, she was a hero. What a hero.
If anything, this has changed my view.
Yeah. She got
She's
got
on
the
the
clap
front-
during COVID anyway.
She's on the front line.
Yeah. But she, what was I going to say there about something about her? Yeah, the NHS. She has a husband.
She did, yeah. That's wild.
Through the whole thing, she had a husband.
Oh,
Wait,
for
not anymore.
Yeah. Wait. The husband, I think they'd gotten they'd broken up before the 1,000 Men thing.
Oh, so before that.
But he's in the documentary because she was like, oh, we were still like friends around that time, and but we weren't seeing each other anymore. And then she was on some podcast, and the guy was like, do you think like this 1,000 men in a day thing had anything to do with it? She was like, no, it was other reasons. And I'm like, there's no way you could fucking go back to fucking your wife after, you know, there's been like 1,000.
Oh, mate, 100%.
1,000 men inside her, you know what I mean?
I think one man would do enough, let alone
for most people, one man is enough to ruin a relationship.
Yeah.
I think somewhere between 1 and 1,000. There's a sweet spot.
Yeah. I wonder what it is. Oh, and then I watched all 3 of these back to back. Right, Lily Phillips documentary, fucking Bonnie Blue,
Osama bin Laden.
And then I watched the Lucy Leppi.
Oh, the
beyond
nurse,
reasonable
the nurse,
doubt. Beyond reasonable doubt.
The midwife who was killing the babies.
Yeah, she killed.
Interesting.
Yeah, she killed 7 babies and then like attempted to kill 7 more.
Are they Bonnie Blue's abortions?
That was too life.
She was just performing the abortions on Bonnie Blue. But
I love the word perform an abortion. Like you do a fucking pirouette and
get a 2-star from Chortle.
Yeah, they call it performing an abortion, right?
Yeah. It's like performing surgery.
Right. Yeah, it is funny.
Right.
Like
it's
the
just
idea
it just
performing that you're putting on like makeup and a dress. It's like Moulin Rouge, you know. Jazz hands. But
it's when you're holding up the baby's hands
like a little puppet.
Oh God, you'd have to have a sense of humor performing abortions, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
you got
like just when you're about to do it, you're like, "Are you sure you did?
Got your ovaries?
You want to change your mind? Or like the guys, because sometimes they suck out a baby.
You're like, twins. Are you making them kiss?
Yeah, like you do it like a Barbie and a Ken doll.
Yes.
Just they're playing hacky sack with a fucking 20-week-old fucking. I don't know how long you can wait until you get an abortion. I don't know.
What?
24 weeks.
Yeah. Really?
24 weeks later.
Yeah.
No, that's a movie I want to see.
Horrendous film.
24 weeks
I
later.
I like 28 years later.
20 years later was good, no?
I hated it.
A lot of people hated
Steers.
it. Yeah.
Why did you hate it?
It's a lot of people.
I love the original 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
Mad for that. 28 Weeks Later, I thought it was great. And then, I assume you've seen those two.
I don't recall 28 weeks later.
So 28 Weeks Later, how it ends is a cutscene of the zombies running through Paris. And then all of a sudden...
with baguettes.
Yeah, with
and berets.
Forget about it.
And escargots. They're like, whoa, yeah.
And then in the new film, it kind of just overlooks that, everywhere in the world is safe apart from England.
And so then 28 years later
well, no, they're saying that they fought them back. I think they explained that they fought them back on the mainland.
Yes, they pushed them back all the way back to England.
Oh,
so England's quarantined. You're just angry because it's an anti-English film.
Yeah, that's exactly it. My blood was boiling. Yeah.
I know as well, like it was just like England was affected and Northern Ireland and the rest of it.
Yeah. Republic.
It's actually an anti-colonialism movie. But why didn't you like it?
Well, it didn't make sense to me that, like, the kids, you know, when the dad and kid are in actual England and he can't shoot a bow and arrow because he's panicking too much.
Yeah.
He decides to take his mum to this mad cunt, and all of a sudden he's an expert shooting a bow and arrow now when he's faced with, like, dilemmas.
Right.
The soldier I didn't understand. He was
a terrible actor.
He was a terrible actor. And then, she knew she had cancer. Like, she knew.
Oh, yeah.
So
that whole thing is a bit...
And then I just didn't really get...
Yeah, but she was also not cognizant. Like, she was...
Yeah, but like...
She was a woman.
Yeah, exactly. She was hysterical.
She was a liar.
She should have been stayed in the bedroom.
Me watching the whole thing, I was like, she's just hysterical.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with her.
Just lock her in a room for 6
months.
months.
She wouldn't work to warm herself. Yeah. She doesn't want to be cooking in the kitchen, so she's like,
let her cry it out.
Yeah.
But then it was stuff like, then he had the baby, and he managed to get back to the fortress, the island, without even realising euphorising with the crying baby.
Yeah.
And that was another thing. Yeah, I actually wrote down so many points about that.
You really had a.
Well, I didn't even understand the ending.
Grinded your gears.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, I didn't. I understand the beginning and how that kid at the very beginning was now the bad, like that weird guy with the golf club. I understood that.
That's just setting up the next film. That
Yeah,
wasn't. That,
Yeah, there's 2 more movies coming.
I wouldn't even
I know
consider that part of the film. Like that's like an after credit scene.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
just weird. They were doing backflips and stuff. I was just like, I
like a good backflip.
I like to go backflip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was too much.
It was too much.
Yeah, it was
Well,
too much,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
And then what? Can we talk about the size of the dick as well?
I mean, that was why I liked the movie. I mean, there wasn't enough of the alpha's dick.
It was. Do you know? It was actually
was Conor
inspiring.
McGregor.
28 inches later.
20 inches. Oh yes. Well, someone's definitely gonna make a porno version of it called 28 Inches Later.
Oh, I'd watch
Yeah.
that.
I wish they showed them fucking. Like I want to see the alpha fuck one of the like.
Yeah.
One of
lady
the
zombies.
lady zombies.
'Cause
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a monster.
It was
Yeah, yeah.
insane, and apparently it was fake because you can't have a real penis out when
Which
there's a
doesn't
child
make
on
any
set.
sense to me because it still has the same effect as
Yeah.
a real penis. Like it's not. It's such a weird loophole.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
Bonnie Blue should have used that one.
What, the alpha?
She could have released it on fucking daytime television.
yeah. But no, I loved it. Sinners was the movie I hated.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Sinners.
you
I've
said
not
Sinners.
seen it because I actually saw it. Yeah, I saw people say how much they hate it, so I've not gone. to
People
that.
think I don't like Sinners because there's black people in the
Yeah.
movie. That's why people
That's
think
a-
I hate Sinners, and that's
People-
only half the reason. No, I just thought it was silly goose.
It was
Yeah.
it was absolute dog shit.
Yeah. I thought it was
like-
good up until the halfway point.
I thought it was bad until then.
Well, I thought it was good until the halfway point, and then it just got bananas, and I should not have said that. I didn't mean it like that. All right, fuck's sake, it got loosey goosey, and then fucking all
Yeah.
the
He gives it one banana.
fuck's sake. Yeah, I saw everything ever all at once. I gave it one dog.
Yeah, that's the Bonnie Blue one, right?
Every hole, every time, all at once. What was I going to say? No, but to circle back to the Lucy Leppy thing.
Oh yeah.
She's innocent.
No.
Yes.
How?
She's innocent, I tells you. So anyway, well, this documentary would heavily imply that she was innocent. Because, well, to explain to Hamish, she was a midwife, worked in the neonatal unit, which is where there's like premature babies and very sick babies or whatever. And then like 7 of them died, and then there was another 7 that were like she attempted to kill, and they were like very sick, but they survived by the skin of their teeth. Well, they don't have teeth at that time, but by the skin of their gums, I guess. Do they have teeth at that age?
I'm
You-
not.
you-
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I've been around.
Yeah.
Loads of teeth.
Do they have teeth when babies are
They
born?
have them in their head, but they
Yeah.
don't. They're not coming through yet.
Right. Okay.
That does make sense.
That does make sense. Yeah. But so they basically were like, she did it. And the evidence that's, I guess, says that she did do it was that she was on shift. This is the evidence that was presented by the prosecution. That she was on shift for like 7 of the deaths, and then some of the attempted murders. That's how they called it. And then she like wrote these, like, they found post-its in her house where she was like, I killed them, I'm a terrible person,
That's conclusive.
I did it, or whatever. And then all the sort of like circumstantial evidence is what they called it. Even the prosecution said it was circumstantial evidence, because it was just a wall of circumstantial evidence. They didn't have a smoking gun, as they would say, or a smoking
Gum.
gum.
The
Yeah.
baby gum.
But they didn't have a smoking gun per se, but there was like a wall of evidence. And then one doctor claimed that he walked in on Lucy Leppy standing over a baby, and they were like going in, they're like flatlining, where they're like,
Yeah.
and she was kind of standing over the baby, and then he was like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I didn't see you there. And she just was watching this baby die. But then what he didn't say in his testimony was that she called him to the room to be like, yeah, this baby's fucking dying or whatever, he's flatlining. So he didn't say that. There's all this fuckery, and then they're like, when the prosecution made this timetable of like, all the deaths she was present for, but they left out a few other deaths that she wasn't present for, and a few other close calls that she wasn't present for. And then they were like, one of the doctors said, oh, like some of the breathing tubes fell out of the baby's mouths, and that's why they died. And they were like, they said, oh, breathing tubes can only come out of a baby's mouth if they're removed by a person. But loads of extras came out and like, oh, a baby can like knock that out easily. And then,
they're strong.
the babies are almost too strong.
Yeah.
But the other thing was insulin. They said she killed them with insulin. She injected insulin into their, I don't know, into their assholes, or I don't know what she did, but they said that she injected insulin into them and they died of an insulin overdose. But then other experts came out and they were like, no, like premature babies have like a spike, like they have like higher amounts of insulin in their body than normal healthy babies.
Okay.
So and all this sort of stuff. There was this thing about air embolisms, that she injected air into their feeding tubes and the air goes and then up into their brain and then
Airheads
or whatever, airheads basically. Yes. And then that was kind of disproven. And then they were like the notes where she was like, I killed them. Like they're kind of like, well, they're open to interpretation. She could be like,
it's hard.
well,
It's
it's very hard.
ambiguous,
I mean, it's very cryptic.
It's a poem.
Yeah. Well, no, they were saying that like
It's a haiku.
she was
hysterical.
well, this is the thing. She was just being a lady. But no, she was like struggling mentally with the fact that all these babies were dying on the ward, and then her therapist told her like, "Oh, you should just like
Admit to it.
Yeah.
lean into it."
Just admit to it.
Oh, admit to it, right?
Lean into it.
Lean into it. Yeah.
Kill
Just
it
keep
even
in
more.
for a penny and for a pound, you know. But she was like, just do like a flow of consciousness kind of diary thing, where you're just like, so she was just like, I'm killing these babies, I killed them, I feel I'm a terrible person. But then they were like, well, that's up for interpretation, that she could be like, I kill them because of my like medical mispractice, or you know, I don't know what the word is.
We need less
medical
mispractice and more Mr. Practice. Am I right, boys?
Yeah. That's what I thought when I was watching this doc. I was like, where's the men?
Yeah.
I mean, all these nurses on the ward, they're all
they
women.
should hire. They should take HR to court.
Yeah.
For not hiring men.
Well, this is the thing. Since then, in the last year, 3 of the consultant doctors are now in court for gross negligence related to the death of babies.
Are they men or?
So 2 of them are
Oh,
men. Yeah, I mean, yeah, which has just blown the case wide open in my book.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So then the conspiracy theory is that it was. There was also this thing about like the water on the wards had like listeria in it or something. There was some infection in the ward that could have led to the death of the babies, and that was kept from the jury. And so the conspiracy is that.
So is she in prison right now?
She's in prison.
Yeah, she is,
for life sentence.
Fuck.
And the reason the documentary is called Beyond Reasonable Doubt is that like, if you all this extra her defense team they were fucking retarded.
I was about to say,
their only witness, or is that what you call it when they bring in not an eyewitness? Their only, what do they call when the team brings in someone to testify on their behalf? It's not a witness, but
what?
Character witness.
The only person that they brought in to cross-examine was like a fucking plumber or something from the hospital, who was just like,
there's AIDS in the water.
Yeah. So
Sending
they
crazy.
basically just brought in some guy, I think he was like a plumber, to testify about the water or something, and they didn't bring anyone else. And then the other thing was like, Lucy Leppy, the whole time she was just like emotionless and kind of just like, well, you know.
Yeah, people buy into that though, like how you're perceived
Yeah,
in
it's
court.
like A, she was fucking probably traumatized. B, she's probably drugged off her tits because she was like,
And
I don't know,
she
whatever.
killed the
like,
kids.
What?
She killed her. Yeah, see.
Well, yeah, and see, she's guilty.
But it is like, it is easier than you think to like make it seem like someone's innocent in a documentary. Like the making a murderer thing. When you actually look at the other side, there's heaps of shit that they leave out.
Oh yeah.
Like it's almost certain that. Well, not certain, but there's a lot of evidence to suggest that those guys did actually.
Yeah. Did I tell you I went and visited his family? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, did you watch Making a Murderer?
I watched the first season. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you could watch the first season of a thing like that.
Oh,
and
no.
be like, I don't want to know what
I didn't watch
happens.
the second season either because I looked into the other stuff and I was like,
Right.
oh, it's pretty dishonest the way they.
I mean, but there's
no,
also my mate. My mate, we were out drinking and my mate got chatting to a lawyer who was familiar with the case, and basically her stance was that he did it, or someone in the family did it, maybe Stephen Avery, but that
That they did tamper with evidence.
They've
too.
tampered with evidence, and the whole thing was so poorly mishandled that he shouldn't really be in prison.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
there was so much fuckery.
Yeah.
And they left out a lot
But-
from the documentary. Left out a lot of evidence.
There was no
and stuff.
post-it note saying I killed him.
There was no post-it note. No.
Okay.
So
But you
yeah,
meant-
with the
you-
Lucy Leppy thing is that like the theory is that she was the scapegoat
Right.
because they were like there's so much medical malpractice from the top down, and they were just like, oh, we can just pin it on this dumb bitch.
Yeah, let's blame the broad.
Yeah, and then they like interview like her best friend that they've known since she was a teenager, like. And she went to her wedding. Lucy Leppy went to her wedding while
She's
she
like,
was
she hardly killed any kids when
Yeah.
we were just
Yeah,
teenagers.
she said it once, but
I mean, she was killing animals and like fucking like putting them in like
But never
formaldehyde
babies.
and then like stripping all the skin off the bones and then keeping the bones. But apart from that, she was like a very normal girl. And she was just mad for abortions,
She
constantly killing
loved
abortions. Maybe that was it. Like she kept getting pregnant and getting abortions, and she's like, "Oh, I fucking like this.
I can make this into
I
a
like,
job.
I like being God."
Yeah.
you know. So then she's like, "Let's take this up a notch and kill some babies that are." I know it's getting dark. But I
No,
kill some babies that are actually like outside of the womb. But yes, then that's just the theory. She's the scapegoat, and they were like, "We'll pin it on this bitch." But there's enough evidence in the documentaries that to suggest like she should have a retrial. I think, and I'm gonna go
Is she
out.
gonna get one?
I don't know. I don't think so because I mean it's one of those things where it's like it's almost like the Derek Chauvin, the George Floyd thing.
Right.
I think he's innocent as well. No, I like if they were
Yeah.
to retry.
He doesn't even have knees.
No, Your Honor, my client has no knees. This is a deep fake. That's what's dangerous now about these AI and deep fake videos. Is that
Incredible. They
Yeah,
are.
it's insane. Like I'm starting to get tricked by them because like
I got
it-
tricked
it
by
used
one.
to be.
Yeah.
It used to be that it was like, oh, you could see where the fucking like there would be weird morphing happening and stuff. But now
Yeah.
it's like so subtle. You're like, oh,
Yeah, some of
Almost
them
anything.
are some of them are insane.
Have you seen the original, like the one that they compare it to say how vast it's progressed in like such a short amount of time? The Will Smith with the cereal.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, fuck
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I hope it
100%.
comes out that he's been killing babies. 'Cause
and
Yeah.
is a
fucking
paedophile.
hate him. So,
Yeah.
and a paedophile.
Yeah,
as well.
him and Andrew.
Have you seen some of his music?
oh my
Well,
God.
yeah, like his
Oh,
old
what's that-
stuff.
wait, what's
I
that?
Yeah.
like girls. I like. It's just.
He sucks.
Fucking stinks, and now he's all apologetic about slapping Chris Rock, and he
No.
apologized to him. And now the songs he's releasing now are like, "Yeah, I fucking smacked that motherfucker because he disrespected me. That's what's gonna happen if you disrespect me." He's like, "Well, are you sorry about
Yeah.
smacking him or not? Like, what are we doing here?" But that guy is I fucking hate
He's
that
a
cunt
cuck.
so much. I hated him from like. Even when back in like
Men in
before
Black.
all this, back in Men in Black, yeah, Men in Blackface, and he was on like he'd be on like Graham Norton or these panel shows, like not panel shows but talk shows, and he would just dominate the fucking, you know what I mean? Like there'd be other celebrities on, and it'd be like the other celebrities would be like, "Oh, I guess we just fuck ourselves." The Will Smith fucking show, and he's overrated. I don't fucking rate him at all as in anything.
I don't think I
Really?
liked any of his films.
I guess Pursuit of Happiness is good.
I don't think I've ever watched it all the way through.
Yeah.
It's alright.
I watched do you know this new War of the Worlds movie?
I haven't no.
Is that
It's been
another
panned
one?
as like the worst movie to be released in like recent times. It's Ice Cube, Eva Longoria from what was she in
Desperate Housewives.
Housewives,
Yes.
yeah. Eva Longoria from Desperate Housewives. The older brother from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, I don't know. That one.
Yeah, he's fallen. Talk about a fall from grace. The kid from that. Who else is in it? I don't know. But the movie is. It's one of these movies where it's like, the whole movie is Ice Cube sitting at his desk,
Yeah.
and it's like from the webcam that he's like looking at, and then it's just the movie is just his computer screen basically.
No.
Yeah, and he's like the shots are just like. Because the whole, like, you could tell that they were like, this is going to be so deep. It's just like, well, like, I was reading about, they're like, oh, well, like, if something like this did happen in real life, like, how would we be viewing it? We'd be viewing it through phone screens
Yeah.
and computer screens, which I guess isn't a stretch.
I feel like that's something that would work well in a short film. Not like
Yeah.
the whole
2
feature
hours.
film.
An hour
Like,
and a
I'm
half
sure,
long.
I'm sure you could make something really cool with like that.
Yeah.
That's not a bad concept, but like.
But
an
it's
hour
just
and a
done so. It's done so poorly.
half. Mm.
And yeah, it's basically just like him on screen being like, "She fuck." That's literally what he's doing.
It's just a React video.
It's just a react. Black
just
guy
like-
reacts to planet
They
getting
should do that in
invaded.
films now. They just play the film.
Shit.
It's like, and it's just different celebrities reacting to it.
Yeah, that's well, that's basically what it is. It's just him going, "Oh shit, fuck, man," while these aliens just tear apart the world. And yeah, like his daughter's like in the middle of New York or Washington while these aliens are attacking, and she's like FaceTiming him every few minutes, being like, "Dad," and it was like, yeah, and yeah, and like it's just her like with her phone, and you see everything through her phone lens or whatever. And then his son is also in Washington, so you see if he FaceTimes him, so you're seeing like it pops up on Ice Cube's
He's just
screen,
in the queue
and
for
Ice
Bonnie
Cube's in the
Blue.
bottom right hand corner, just like, "Shit, son, get the fuck," and then there's like Eva Longoria is the head of NASA.
Oh,
Which
I
is the
where you were
most
going
unrealistic part of the movie, if you ask me.
A
A woman
Latino?
that's the head of NASA.
Latino.
Get the fuck
Was
out
it
of
set for
town.
no ability. Stupid.
No,
Boobs.
yeah, yeah.
Boobs
no, yeah, I don't even know. No, yeah, I don't know. I can't do anything with
No
that.
ass.
No ass.
Slag.
Slag. Ass. I don't know.
American.
American, yeah.
No ass. Slag
No,
American.
Jake Steers, everybody. Go follow him on his Instagram, which is in the show notes, along with a link to the Patreon. For €3.50 a month, you get to listen to the second half of each episode that's out every week. And there's a bunch of other shit on there. There's 124 episodes on there now, 10 of which are from Big Mike and the Chief. If you're a fan of that, the old version of this podcast, yeah, so it's also a good way to support the pods. And yeah, I appreciate you listening as always. What else? I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Yeah, I think that's it. I should really get better at doing these outros. Anyway, thanks for listening. I love you. God bless. Bye.